The Seneca Nation will not give any more money to the state. The nation's president says over the last 14 years, the state has received more than $1.4 billion from casino revenue. But the next payment they make will be their last. News 4's Ali Ingersoll is at the Seneca Nation Reservation, where the president explained why.
The president of the Seneca Nation addressed us here this morning, saying that they've been aware that this agreement is running out, and says he's hopeful that they can continue their relationships with the communities where the casinos are located.
This is not new. The language of the compact has not changed.
The agreement between the Seneca Nation and the state outlines the payments the nation would make to the state through the first 14 years, but there's no mention of the payments continuing after that, despite the compact being in place through 2023. President Gates says there's no reasoning behind ending paying the state other than it's what the two parties agreed on when signing the compact.
Our obligation to the state ended. This will be something new. That's why we need to talk about it.
That something new he's talking about includes working on an agreement with the communities where the casinos are located. Buffalo, Salamanca, and Niagara Falls all receive a portion of the revenue that's coming into the casinos from the slot profits. But President Gates says it's likely those amounts will be decreasing as the Seneca casinos are seeing the cash flow slow down.
They're slicing that pie in too many pieces, and everybody's revenue goes down.
And he says they're feeling that impact around their community.
They've been taking our money for a long time now, and they don't help us any, you know what I mean? And they're going to use us to pay their bills off. That's not right.
The compact between the Seneca Nation and New York State has been in place since 2002, and the Seneca Nation president estimates they've paid more than $1.4 billion to the state over that time.
We have to be diplomatic and reach agreements that are benefit to everybody.
Some Seneca Nation members fear the state will now try to make up for the lost revenue from the nation in other ways, including taxing those who live on the reservation. The president says he isn't afraid of retaliation from the state.
I can't be concerned with the state. My goal is to work for my nation, my people.
Right now, the Seneca Nation has not entered into any agreements with the cities where the casinos are located, but the president's hopeful that that's something that will be happening in the near future. President Gates tells us that they'll be making their final payment to the state next week and says it amounts to around $30 million. Reporting from the Seneca Nation Reservation in Cattaraugus County, Ali Ingersoll, News 4.